Hello, one and all. This is WellArmedWithTacos. As some of you might know who follow me on Twitter and who watched the Anvil of Dawn videos that I did, recently my microphone has more or less died. It's not dead, but it's got some audio feedback issues that basically make it unfit for the job that lies ahead. Well, I went around and surveyed options to get a new microphone, and I did not like any of the physical options that I could get nearby locally, so I decided to go online and order what I think will be the best microphone for me, or what I'm pretty sure will be, and I already have that microphone. You're hearing me talking to it now. I've upgraded from a blue Nessie, blue being the brand, not the color, blue microphone company, whatever. I've upgraded from a blue Nessie to a blue Yeti. Not a Yeti Nano or a Yeti Pro or any of that stuff, just a regular old Yeti. It is regarded, at least by its own bragging rights, to be the best USB microphone around, so I'm hoping we'll get some good quality out of this microphone. And I'm still trying to get everything kind of set up. There's still a lot of work to be done, although admittingly this microphone does not have very many options. There's no actual controls for it or anything. Like there's no software, I mean to say. All of the controls relevant to this microphone are actually on the microphone itself, and to be honest, I don't really see that as an issue. That's kind of what I wanted. I wanted a very simple, very easy to understand microphone, because although I tried my best to do professional quality YouTube videos, or at least the standards I have set for myself, I am not an uber professional. I am not one of the kind of people that can use or even know how to set up a professional microphone on like one of those stands that you see that hangs off somewhere on the desk with pop filter and all that kind of stuff. I don't have any of the skill for that, nor do I think it's a good fit for my channel, so I think this microphone will be fine. I did not want to jump back into recording the full Let's Plays. I wanted to do something a little bit more low-key. I will probably be going back to the recordings here soon. I don't know how I'm gonna start that, because I need to start off with Deus Ex, and I'd like to kind of get back to the original schedule as we had it to begin with. So I probably will start with Deus Ex and do whatever I can to try to get Neverwinter Nights uploaded on Monday. But as it stands, I'm currently recording this on a Wednesday. You all will see this on a Thursday, and I kind of want to finish taking the rest of the week off. Something I want to address real quick. You might hear a hum in the background. I know I say this a lot, but this is because I have a windowed AC unit, and we are in the stages of the New Mexican summer where turning the AC unit off is pretty much non-negotiable. It's getting 90 plus degrees, and I'm not a person who handles heat well. My computer, my electronics are not things that handle heat very well, so keeping the AC on is a must. However, based off some very early tests I tried on Discord, it would appear that this microphone that I'm using right now does not really pick up the AC quite as much. I think that's due to the fact that it's only picking up direction, or audio direction, basically from where my face is. It has a whole bunch of different settings on the actual device itself where I can manipulate where it picks up sound from. I can have it do like stereo where it picks up the whole room. I can have it pick up just two different sides, etc., etc. Right now it's set to record just one side, which is just the side I'm talking into it. So I don't think you guys can hear it, but if you can, then that's why it's there. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this video, because I need to do some very basic test videos to try to get some information about how my volume sounds, that kind of stuff. I didn't even think to mention that part yet. I have no idea how loud or alternatively how quiet I am right now. That's something that I'm going to have to adjust over time. I don't know how loud this game, or Minecraft, is being either, because I don't typically record Minecraft, so I haven't played around with any of the audio settings. But I really wanted to do something very simple, something I could just get, encode, put on YouTube, and see the audio settings, hear my volume, just so I can figure out where we stand. couple other things I need to talk about, but first, before I get completely sidetracked from that, why Minecraft? Minecraft is a game... Well, that's a wolf. Don't see those very often. And there are sheep on this island. That is great. I'm going to need that wool. Hopefully there's more sheep. That's a wolf. Wolf, don't drop. Wolf, don't drop that. That is a chicken who died in the water to... I don't know, unless there's guardians down there, but I doubt it. Where was I? Oh, yes. Why Minecraft? Because it is very quick, very easy for me to set up. I know it records, and like I said, I just wanted to pick something, and I wanted to pick something where I could do a 20-minute video without having to really, really focus, because I need to focus on the actual quality of the audio, not the actual game content. So here we are. I'm going to kill this sheep here. If I can get some wool, that would be great. I started a new save for this. This is not an island I have anywhere else in my island. I mean, quite literally, we appear to be stuck on an island. I am hoping I can find one more sheep, because then I can make a bed, and that will make surviving on this island a lot better, a lot easier. Ooh, that is a beehive. Anyways, that's why I did Minecraft. Something else that I need to talk about that is relevant to video production but not relevant to audio is the actual video quality. I have been trying to find another piece of video software so I can finally truly abandon Fraps, and I have one in mind that I had already originally tried to set up. There is no other sheep on this island. I had already tried to set up to be that thing, to be the one that I use, and it doesn't appear to be working very well. So I've been trying to replace Fraps for some time. It's a very old piece of software. It has not seen updates, big cows, in a long time. It has not seen updates, and it really would be advisable for me at this point to try to find some alternate software. So I went and asked some of the people that essentially inspired me into doing my own recordings, and I was steered towards OBS. OBS is an acronym for Open Broadcast Software, and it is completely free, and it's made by the people for the people, that kind of thing. And I did install it, and things looked okay to begin with, but I noticed some problems with it that weren't deal breakers kind of early on, but then I started having strange, unexplainable computer problems. Just, like I said, things I cannot explain. Games would have spontaneous frame rate dips, and these are games that I played frequently enough to know that they didn't have these kinds of dips before. It just started happening. And eventually, I traced back my steps to the point where I uninstalled OBS, and those problems went away. So I'm not saying correlation is causation. It could be anything, but it could also be OBS. So for the time being, we are going to set OBS aside, because I needed to focus on getting my audio working again, and then worry about dealing with getting better recording software. So now that we've done that, I will continue my efforts in trying to get either OBS to work or finding some kind of other software. We have to get off this island. This small set of islands. It is no good for us to stay there. Ideally, we want to find a main continent and find a sheep really fast. Otherwise, we are just going to stay out on the water until daylight comes back up. We only have 10 minutes left in the video anyways. There's land. Let's steer towards there. But yeah, jungle biome. OBS did not seem to be kind to me. I will probably pick it up and try it again because A, it's free, which is a selling point, ironically enough, and B, it was recommended to me, and it is the one that people who produce way higher quality videos than the stuff I make use as their software of choice. So it does come with the glowing recommendations, but The issue I have never seen that before. That bird. In the Minecraft world I actually have that I created when I came back to Minecraft after a few years, I never found a jungle biome, so I haven't been to one of these in quite a few number of patches. Bird's probably not new, it's just new to me. Okay, it's officially night, so I'm going to steer as far away from land as possible. And just sit in the water, because I don't think drowned will spawn in open water. I think they'll only spawn if I'm near something under the water, or if I'm near land for regular zombies to spawn. I immediately stand corrected. There is a drowned. Okay, fine. We'll just keep moving in the water. Nothing will catch us. Anyways, something I noticed with OBS is it's not very straightforward, I guess would be the right way to put it. Fraps is extremely straightforward. I understand Fraps pretty much perfectly. There is a start recording button. It saves in the file you tell it to save into. You start... Hello, creepers. You start recording, and you stop recording when you're done, and barring any issues like crashes or anything like that, you produce a video file. You then have to compress it and other stuff, but that's not Fraps' business. It's very easy to understand, and I get it. OBS is tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of options to essentially set up your recording or your streaming, since OBS can do both, however you want it. And that's great if you understand all that stuff. And it's great if you know somebody who can understand all that stuff. But I am a one-man team. I've been a one-man team since this shindig started. And I do not understand that stuff. And I do want to make an effort to understand enough of it to be able to use OBS for my own purposes. But, like I said, when I started having computer issues and I had the microphone die around the same time, I had to prioritize, so audio became the priority. We have audio again. Hopefully I sound okay. This does appear to be a good quality microphone when I was chatting with someone on Discord. So we shouldn't have any issues there. I have got myself stuck in this little spot here. I need to go back. I'm just swimming without purpose right now. Eventually day will come, and then I can move around again. But yes, we'll be working on getting new recording software. For now, Fraps works fine. Fraps has always worked fine. The issue with Fraps is the more and more time marches on, the less and less games we will have that will be compatible with Fraps. Because, as I said, Fraps is, I think the most recent OS Fraps was designed for was Windows 7. Don't get me wrong, Fraps is great, but it got abandoned for some reason. I'm sure there is. It might be financial or something, but one reason or another it got abandoned. I might end up having to wait until I get an entirely new computer rig to run OBS. It's possible that OBS, by its nature of being better software, asks more from a computer than Fraps does. So it's possible that my computer just simply isn't designed to handle OBS all that well. But I still don't understand how I could have those computer issues when when OBS wasn't even running. Like, I had OBS completely turned off, but I don't know. That mystery is still going on. The frame rate issue has gone away at the very least. So for now, I'm just going to record this. I will throw this up on YouTube after I compress it, after I watch it, after I check the footage. I will be checking to hear the quality of the microphone. Will be checking to hear if my audio levels are okay. The gain, the bass boost, is actually on the microphone itself as opposed to in the Windows settings, so I can just change that on the mic. Like, the volume settings between me and the game should be set okay, based off some initial tests I ran, but this is the first true test. And this is just me in a boat, desperately running away from every monster that could possibly ever spawn. Very entertaining, I know. There's a sunken ship. That would be great to explore if we could stop, but we can't. Well, I mean, we could, but we will die. Isn't this entertaining? I only got one torch from the spawn chest because it spawned so close to the water and next to a tree. That was unfortunate. If I had more than one torch, I could kind of like find a very small island, just light the place up and just sit there, but not that way. One torch? No. Yeah, we haven't seen any surface coal, and I haven't had the opportunity to really dig. If only we had one more sheep on that place we spawned. There's a dolphin. I'm running out of steam. I'm running out of things to say. It's been a while since I've had to do one of these. Well, I just have to talk about it. I guess I can talk about the essentially vacation I put myself on. Not a self-imposed vacation, more of a my microphone died and I can't do any work vacation, but it was the first instance of me not having to do many videos in quite some time, and it was nice. I do have burnout from this. Trying to keep up with the 6 videos a week schedule can definitely be rough from time to time. As a Let's Player, at least in my experience, it really varies upon what your current ongoing Let's Plays are, the actual games themselves, because the fact of the matter is, there's just some games are more enjoyable to you than others, and if I've got a situation going where I've got 3 ongoing Let's Plays, all of which I absolutely love, then the recording process is much easier because I look forward to launching those games. If the recording process has games in it that I'm not enjoying quite so much, but I'm committed to finishing, then it puts a hamper on it because it's you playing a game that you wouldn't necessarily be playing otherwise, and there is definitely a guilty subject of the 3 Let's Plays in that particular instance, or in that comparison, I mean. My ability to speak words has not improved, clearly. The quality of the microphone has, but the man has not. This is a really long night. But for those of you that don't know or haven't figured it out yet, I've said this before, I am not really enjoying Neverwinter Nights anymore. I feel that between Neverwinter Nights and Eye of the Beholder and Drakensang, which I started and never finished years and years and years ago, I really like RPGs, but liking an RPG and playing an RPG, ooh, there's a village, that's a good spot to mum around in the video in. Liking an RPG and Let's Playing an RPG are 2 entirely separate ball games. And I feel if I had just played Neverwinter Nights on my own to completion, I would have enjoyed it quite a bit. And doing a Let's Play of it, I just desperately wanted to end. And we are not at the ending phase with that game yet. It's still going to be going. I'm probably going to check to see how many villagers are here and then steal one of their beds. There's a grindstone there. I'm quite boring. I used the default skin and default texture pack because I don't know a good safe place to get those things. I don't want to go searching online for that kind of stuff. I feel that's a fantastic way to end up with viruses on your computer. Is this an abandoned village? No, it's not. Just this part of it is. There's a chest here. I can steal their things, including this leather armor, which I will steal and wear. Huzzah! We are slightly armored. Bookshelves. Pretty good. Let it not be said we'd made 0 progress in getting ourselves upgraded and ready in these 20 minutes. I'll go a little further, just further enough to finish exploring the village for you all. Kind of clear this out, make this just a little bit more organized. Now that we're here in a place with beds, we can definitely rest a lot easier. This is an unfortunate mishap of the world spawning and the village spawning. This was a crop area that's been basically destroyed by the world's own random creation. There's a chest in here with some decent stuff. Torches and food. That's what I'll take. I'll leave the rest. Let's go up here and check out these last buildings. Before I sign off, I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Assuming this video sees YouTube, it should. I'm really just testing audio settings. Quality too, that's what I was going to say, but it's mostly settings. The quality doesn't... If it's not bad... I mean, if it's not good quality, well, at this point, it's too damn late anyways. This is a $140 microphone sitting in front of me. Like, I'm not saying it's the best in the world. I've already said it's the best USB quality there gets. The USB quality in and of itself is far inferior to actual, like, microphone cable technology, but... Point being, if you don't like this, well, too bad. It's as good as it's gonna get. I do sincerely hope it sounds better than my Nessie. Not that my Nessie was bad, but I certainly didn't pay that much for my Nessie. So I'm hoping higher price means higher quality. It's got a 2-year warranty, so if it just kind of craps out on me like my other one did, like the Nessie did, I can get it replaced soon. This place has a golem. That's good for them. But the Nessie lasted a couple of years anyways, so thank you all for watching and listening. I probably will not be returning to Minecraft unless you want me to. If you want me to, just say something in the comments, but otherwise, probably not unless I need to do another video like this. Hope the audio quality is good. Hope the audio settings are good. The settings themselves I can actually fiddle with. The quality, not quite so much. And I will be returning to our standard Let's Plays here shortly, starting with Deus Ex, which is... There's a zombie nearby, probably below us, probably in the ground. Starting with Deus Ex, because it's the next one in the slot that needs to be recorded, and then coming back to Neverwinter Nights, ideally on a Monday. Ideally we'll be able to restart the Let's Plays in the order that we left them off, except for Deus Ex, which is kind of weird. I could record Deus Ex this week and have it up by Friday, Saturday. I'm thinking about it. Like I said earlier, I kind of do really want to finish my little imposed vacation here. So, thank you all for watching and listening. Again, second time I've said that, but now we are actually signing off. I wanted to come over here because this is a nice little spot, I think. I will see you all later, and more things to come for the channel. I'm not dead, although I probably should be. Thanks for watching.